Welcome to today's class. We are beginning a series on pattern making, and for the first part of it, we'll be discussing and showing you how to tape up your shoe last correctly. Before you can do or draw any design of your choice, you need to tape up your shoe last first of all, and how you do it is very important. Because one, it has to be smooth. Two, it has to be firm, so that when you're pulling it off, they don't disintegrate. Now, there are different ways of taping up your shoe last, but I'll be showing you a method that works for me and it's easy for you to understand. Also, I am comfortable with using my right leg of the shoe last. So you find out what's comfortable for you, what side of the leg you're okay with. So I'm comfortable using the left leg, but I am of the right leg. Now, we will be taping half of the shoe last, and we'll be taping it from the lateral side, the outer side, to the inner side of it. It is important to understand that first of all, you are in control of what happens to your taping. For this lesson, we'll be needing first of all a masking tape, or some call it paper tape. We need a pencil, of course, a flexible measuring tape. We'll need a meter rule. We need eraser, and we need blade, or a utility knife, a rotary knife, depending on what's comfortable with you. I use blade because sometimes this runs too fast for me. Then we'll need a pair of scissors. What else do we need? I think that's basically all we need. So we're going to start taping from, like I said, from the lateral side to the medial side, just a little bit above the center of the line. Now, some persons would want to tape the middle first, but that is really not necessary. We're going to focus to make sure that we cover the front first. So, like I said, we're going to tape from the lateral to the medial side. So you take your masking tape and you take it, trying to cover the front while taking to the above the this is the feather edge of your last. So we'll take that first of all and we cut. You cut it and you move it under. I still have a little bit of space here, so I still have to take a second one to cover it, and I cut. I tuck it under. So, having covered the front of your last, now we're going to start taping it for each one. For each one, you have to tape to the middle of the previous one you did. The reason is so that when you're pulling it off, it doesn't disintegrate. Because if you tape it at the edge of the previous one, there's a tendency that it is going to disintegrate. So we now go ahead to tape from the lateral side to the medial side. So you take it and you go. You get to the middle, just a little bit above the center. You do that and you close it up. Now, we've done that. We're now going to start doing and taping this way. Go. You can see that I am taping the new one at the middle of the previous one. So you move and you try to pull it. You pull, you are in control of it. Don't let the masking tape control you. You are in control of it. You take it again, from the medial, from the lateral, you pull. Now, when you get to this point, when you've reached the cone of the last, we need to tape the side. And we can't keep doing this to come over the top of it. So we're going to start from the back. We're going to tape from the back to where we stopped. So we'll go again. This time around, because we're also going to have the center of the back, you tape from the medial right now to the lateral side. So above the center of the back, you take it. You still remember to pull. You pull. You pull to the middle of it and stop. Just a little bit above where it stopped before. You close it up at the back, take it underneath. We'll continue taping the way we taped it. The new one goes to the middle of the previous one. So, this appears to be, we've maxed this much. Now, because we have broken tapes here, we need to close up this so that when we want to remove the masking tape from the last, it doesn't disintegrate because of this joining here. So what we do, we take another tape from that place we joined, where we cut the tapes, we pull and turn it this way. So we take it at the edge of those joinings. You tape it to the medial area. And you cut. So right now, everywhere is fully taped. You can see we have a clean, smooth, well-taped shoe last. Now, we need to get the center points, center line of the shoe last, both in front and behind. So what we should do is, you eyeball it, you look at it and try to figure out. First of all, it's important to get it, the center of it here, the center of it in the middle, and the center of it at the cone using an eyeball. So I just go ahead and do that. For me, this is the center of it here. This is the center. You leave a mark for it. This is my center here. This is my center here. And this is my center here. This is my center. Now, you can actually draw this manually to the middle to get your center line. But there's another easy way of doing it. Just take a masking tape and draw a middle line. Just draw a straight line on the masking tape. Now, I've drawn a middle line on the masking tape. I'll try to tape it using the mark I made to indicate the middle so I can have a straight line. So I'll just put it from the mark I made and try to get the center line of it. So we now have a center line of it. You can see now we have a center line. You do same for the back. Do same for the back. Draw a straight line. Eyeball it at the back. Try to eyeball it at the back. Then you try to trace that eyeballing. So now we have the center line at the back. We also have the center line in front with a very smooth last taping. Okay, do yours and let's see how yours can turn out. Our next video is going to be on how to get the cardinal points of a shoe last, how to measure your shoe last, the cardinal points, the important points of your shoe last. You would need to know this before you can even draw your pattern on your shoe last. Thank you.